Hi guys, today we can see here dynamic power in vlsi layout design. Now we can see here the dynamic power components. Here two scenarios consuming the dynamic power. The first one is charging and discharging of capacitive loads. The dynamic power is mainly caused by the charging and discharging of capacitive loads during the switching of digital signals. The next one is switching activity. The frequency of switching signal transitions contribute to the dynamic power consumptions. Now here we can see here dynamic power equation. First we want to know how they calculated the dynamic power. The dynamic power in digital CMOS circuit can be estimated using this following equation. Here the dynamic power equal to 0.5 into capacitance into supply voltage square into frequency and switching activity. Here the C is effective the capacitor being switched. Okay, V is supply voltage, already told. F is the clock frequency, alpha is the activity factor, average probability of node and switching state. Now we can see here the factors affecting the dynamic power. First we see that for dynamic power equation here some of factors influencing the dynamic power consumptions. We want to know how they influence that factors. The first one is clock frequency. The higher clock frequencies lead to increase the dynamic power consumptions. The next one is supply voltage. Already I told the supply voltage is square time is coming. Higher supply voltages result in higher dynamic power due to the quadratic relationship within the power equations. The next one is switching activity. The frequent switching transitions creating the consuming the more dynamic powers. The next one is reducing dynamic power. So how we can avoid this kind of dynamic power consumption? Here some kind of factors solutions will be there. First one is clock gating. Whenever we are using the clock gating techniques, we can switch off that unwanted clock circuits. Next one is low power design techniques. Using the low power design methodologies such as voltage scaling, power gating and optimizing clock tree technologies will be there. The next one is energy efficient logic styles. Exploring alternative logic styles architecture to minimize the dynamic power consumptions. The next one is technology scaling impact. So how the technology scaling is impacting that our dynamic power consumptions. The technology node shrinks, the dynamic power can becomes a dominant factor due to the reduced capacitance but increase the clock frequencies.